You might not even consciously notice it at first, but it creates an invisible layer of trust and connection. By reflecting your body language, he silently communicates empathy, patience, and emotional synchronization. This subtle sign is one of the clearest indicators that he is waiting for you to feel fully comfortable before opening up himself or deepening the interaction. 5. He avoids rushing conversations. A man who waits for your comfort understands that meaningful communication can't be forced. He doesn't push you to answer immediately, nor does he dominate the flow of discussion. Instead, he allows conversations to progress naturally, giving space for pauses, reflection, and thought. This behavior shows patience and respect for your emotional rhythm. When you take a moment to articulate your feelings or hesitate mid-sentence, he doesn't interrupt or pressure you. He simply waits. Avoiding rushed conversations also means he values quality over quantity. He wants every interaction to be genuine rather than hurried. Over time, this creates a safe environment where you feel free to express yourself authentically without anxiety. His calm approach signals that he is more focused on understanding you deeply than on satisfying his own need for immediate clarity. Subtle actions, like nodding patiently or maintaining eye contact during long pauses, reinforce his respect for your pace. By letting conversations unfold at a comfortable speed, he silently communicates trust, empathy, and emotional intelligence, making you feel valued and heard. 6. He lets you take the lead. A man waiting for your comfort often allows you to guide the interaction. Whether it's choosing topics to discuss, deciding when to share personal information, or even directing the pace of conversation, he steps back and follows your lead. This shows he respects your boundaries and values your autonomy. By letting you set the tone, he reduces pressure and creates a sense of safety in the relationship. He may ask open-ended questions or gently respond to cues without taking over the discussion. This approach encourages you to open up naturally, without fear of judgment or interruption. It also reflects his emotional maturity. He prioritizes your comfort over asserting control. Letting you take the lead strengthens trust, showing that he is patient, attentive, and genuinely interested in your perspective. Over time, this behavior fosters a balanced dynamic, where you feel empowered to express yourself freely while he provides subtle support and reassurance. 7. He checks if you're okay before sharing. Before revealing his own thoughts or emotions, he subtly gauges your comfort level. This might be through verbal cues like, "Are you okay if I share something?" or nonverbal signs such as noticing your body language or facial expressions. By checking in, he ensures that his words won't overwhelm or pressure you. This demonstrates emotional sensitivity and a desire for mutual respect in the exchange. He doesn't assume your readiness. He confirms it, which allows for a safer space for honest communication. This habit reflects patience and empathy. He values your emotional state and wants to maintain trust. Even small gestures, like pausing before starting a conversation or giving you time to settle in, show that he is considerate. By consistently checking your comfort before sharing, he creates an environment where both parties feel heard, understood, and safe to open up naturally, reinforcing the foundation of a healthy, attentive connection. 8. He uses gentle humor to ease tension. A man attuned to your comfort often incorporates light, gentle humor to relax you during conversations. This isn't sarcastic or overbearing. It's subtle, thoughtful, and intended to make you smile or laugh without embarrassment. Humor in this context serves as a tool to reduce anxiety, break awkward silences, and signal that he values your ease above impressing you. He reads the room carefully and adapts his jokes to your mood, avoiding anything that could create discomfort. By using humor thoughtfully, he conveys empathy and emotional intelligence, showing he's aware of tension and wants to create a safe, relaxed atmosphere. Over time, this gentle playfulness strengthens connection, encourages openness, and helps you feel comfortable expressing yourself naturally. It's a silent yet powerful way of showing that he's waiting for you to feel safe before deepening the interaction. 9. He listens more than he talks. A man who prioritizes your comfort knows that listening is far more important than speaking. He doesn't dominate the conversation or interrupt with his own opinions. Instead, he focuses fully on understanding you. His attention is unwavering, whether you are sharing something trivial or deeply personal. He nods subtly, offers small affirmations, and occasionally asks clarifying questions, but he never steers the conversation toward himself unnecessarily. By listening more than he talks, he creates a safe emotional space where you feel validated and valued. This behavior signals patience, empathy, and emotional intelligence. You'll notice that he remembers details from past conversations, demonstrating that your words genuinely matter to him. Listening carefully allows him to gauge your comfort level and adapt accordingly. He understands that silence isn't awkward. It's an opportunity to process, reflect, and show respect for your pace. Over time, this silent attentiveness builds trust and makes you feel confident expressing yourself fully. It's a subtle but powerful way of showing that he is invested in your feelings, ready to respond thoughtfully rather than just filling the air with his own words. 10. He adjusts his tone to your comfort level. Tone of voice communicates more than words ever could. A man waiting for your comfort is conscious of how he sounds when speaking to you. He softens his voice when the topic is sensitive, slows down his pace when you seem unsure, and avoids harsh or abrupt tones that could make you tense. His voice acts as a subtle signal of reassurance, creating a calm environment where you feel safe to open up. He may match your energy, mirroring your mood in a supportive way, or use pauses strategically to let you process information. By adjusting his tone, he shows respect for your emotional state and communicates empathy without needing to explicitly say it. This nuanced behavior demonstrates that he is attuned to your reactions and prioritizes your comfort over simply conveying information. Over time, you feel heard and emotionally secure because he consistently modulates his tone to align with your needs. This small but meaningful adjustment communicates care, patience, and attentiveness, qualities of someone who is genuinely waiting for you to feel completely comfortable before deepening the conversation or revealing his feelings. In every relationship, whether it's new or evolving, comfort is the foundation that determines how open and genuine two people can be with each other. When someone truly cares about you, they don't just rush into expressing their feelings. They wait, observe, and make sure you feel safe before fully revealing their heart. This patience is not a sign of disinterest or hesitation. Rather, it is one of the most profound ways a man can show that he respects your pace, values your emotions, and genuinely wants you to feel secure in his presence. Many times, subtle actions speak louder than words. The way he listens, the way he mirrors your gestures, or even the moments of silence he allows can communicate volumes about his intentions. Waiting for the right moment to make you comfortable requires emotional intelligence and empathy. A man who does this pays attention to more than just your words. He notices your expressions, your body language, and the small cues that show whether you're relaxed, tense, or uncertain. He understands that comfort cannot be forced, and he prioritizes creating a safe space where you can truly be yourself. This approach is different from someone who talks excessively about their feelings or pressures you into reciprocating emotions. Instead, he focuses on building trust through subtle, consistent gestures that demonstrate patience, care, and genuine attention. From giving you space to speak freely to using gentle humor to ease tension, these actions are all designed to make you feel at ease. He doesn't demand your attention or immediate response. He waits for your natural engagement, allowing you to lead the conversation, ask questions, and express yourself without fear of judgment. His calm presence, steady eye contact, and careful adjustments in tone and behavior all signal that he is waiting for the right moment, not just to share his own feelings, but to ensure that you feel comfortable enough to open up as well. In this video article, we will explore 15 signs that show he's waiting for you to feel comfortable, revealing the subtle, silent ways a man demonstrates patience, empathy, and genuine care. These are not loud gestures or obvious declarations. They are quiet, consistent behaviors that communicate more than words ever could. By understanding these signs, you can recognize when someone is emotionally attuned to your needs and invested in creating a relationship built on trust, respect, and mutual comfort. Whether you are navigating a new connection or deepening an existing bond, Paying attention to these signals can help you identify the people who truly value your emotional well-being and are willing to wait for the right time to fully express their feelings. 1. He gives you space to speak freely. When a man truly cares about your comfort, he prioritizes your voice over his own. This means he doesn't dominate conversations or interrupt you. Instead, he actively listens and creates an environment where you feel safe expressing your thoughts, worries, and feelings without judgment. He waits patiently, even through pauses or moments of hesitation, showing that your words are valued more than the need to fill silence. This space is not just about speaking, it's about emotional openness. He may lean back slightly, maintain relaxed body language, or nod encouragingly, signaling that he is fully present and receptive. By giving you this freedom, he demonstrates respect for your pace and personal boundaries. Over time, this behavior builds trust, making you feel seen and appreciated. You'll notice that when he gives space, he doesn't rush you or impose his opinions. He may ask gentle questions to prompt you, but always respects your comfort level. This subtle yet powerful sign reveals that he is patient, emotionally intelligent, and genuinely invested in creating a safe connection with you. It's a silent way of saying, I value your feelings more than my need to speak. 2. He notices when you're hesitant. A man waiting for your comfort is highly observant of your behavior and emotions. If you hesitate before answering a question or seem unsure about a topic, he immediately picks up on it. Rather than pressuring you for a response, he acknowledges your hesitation with patience and understanding. This could be as simple as pausing, giving you extra time, or gently asking if you need space to think. He may also adjust his approach, softening his tone or changing the subject temporarily to avoid making you uncomfortable. Noticing hesitation isn't just about awareness. It reflects empathy. He intuitively senses the subtle cues in your speech, gestures, and facial expressions. For example, if you bite your lip or glance away, he interprets these as signals to slow down. This behavior shows that he values your comfort above his desire for immediate clarity or progress in conversation. By respecting your hesitation, he builds trust and demonstrates emotional sensitivity. Over time, you begin to feel safe around him, knowing he won't push or judge you. His careful observation is a silent but powerful way of communicating care and consideration, signaling that he is attuned to your emotional state and ready to respond with patience rather than impatience. 3. He smiles reassuringly without pressure. A gentle smile can communicate more than words ever could, especially when it's paired with patience and understanding. A man who is waiting for you to be comfortable often uses a soft, reassuring smile to put you at ease. This smile is never forced, judgmental, or sarcastic. Instead, it exudes warmth and safety. When you feel nervous, shy, or hesitant, he smiles in a way that silently says, "Take your time, I'm here, everything is fine." This type of smile reduces tension, encourages openness, and subtly reassures you that there's no rush or expectation. He combines this with relaxed body language, maybe leaning slightly forward or keeping his hands open, signaling that he is approachable and non-threatening. The power of a reassuring smile lies in its simplicity. It communicates empathy, patience, and genuine care. You might notice that even in awkward or quiet moments, he maintains this calm, supportive presence, making it easier for you to speak, laugh, or share personal thoughts. Unlike overt verbal reassurance, this silent gesture conveys confidence in his respect for your pace. Over time, such subtle smiles build emotional safety and trust, showing that he prioritizes your comfort above his desire for immediate interaction or response. 4. He mirrors your body language. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior where a person subtly imitates your gestures, posture, or tone to create rapport and connection. A man waiting for your comfort often does this instinctively to make you feel at ease. If you lean forward, he may lean slightly forward as well. If you cross your arms or shift in your seat, he mirrors it in a non-obvious, gentle way. This mirroring signals empathy, attentiveness, and alignment without verbal pressure. It shows that he is attuned to your emotional state and wants you to feel understood. Beyond physical gestures, mirroring may extend to tone, pace of speech, or even breathing patterns. When done naturally, it creates a subtle sense of harmony, making you feel safer and more relaxed in his presence. He uses this technique not to manipulate but to foster comfort, demonstrating that your ease is a priority. 11. He waits for you to ask questions first. Instead of immediately sharing everything, he waits for cues from you, giving you the chance to guide the conversation. He understands that your comfort and curiosity matter more than his need to disclose. By letting you ask questions first, he creates a sense of control for you, reducing anxiety and making the interaction feel safe. This behavior reflects patience, respect, and emotional sensitivity. He gauges your readiness and interest through subtle signs, responding in a way that matches your pace. Waiting for you to initiate questions also allows him to build rapport gradually, showing that he's not rushing intimacy or expecting vulnerability before you're ready. Over time, this careful approach fosters trust and emotional security. You learn that he prioritizes your comfort and autonomy, ensuring that every conversation feels balanced. This silent gesture communicates that he values your emotional readiness over his own desire to share, signaling a deep level of empathy and consideration for your feelings. 12. He maintains calm eye contact. Eye contact is one of the strongest nonverbal cues of attention and care. A man waiting for your comfort maintains calm, steady eye contact without staring or creating pressure. His gaze is warm, inviting, and reassuring, signaling that is fully present with you. He balances attentiveness with respect for your personal space, knowing when to look away briefly to avoid discomfort. This behavior fosters a sense of safety and emotional connection, allowing you to feel truly seen without being overwhelmed. By keeping eye contact calm and steady, he communicates patience, focus, and genuine interest. Over time, this subtle practice builds trust, encourages openness, and reinforces that is attuned to your comfort level. His eyes silently reassure you that he is here to listen, support, and wait for you to feel fully at ease before deepening the interaction. 13. He gives subtle encouragement. A man who waits for your comfort often uses gentle, subtle ways to encourage you without overwhelming or pressuring you. This might be through small affirmations, nods, smiles, or even quiet compliments that boost your confidence. He doesn't force you to share or act. Instead, he provides tiny signals that reassure you, letting you know that it's safe to be yourself. Subtle encouragement can also include supportive gestures, like leaning slightly forward, maintaining attentive eye contact, or repeating key points of what you say to show understanding. These small actions convey patience and empathy, silently reinforcing that he values your comfort above his desire for immediate intimacy or disclosure. Over time, such consistent, understated encouragement builds emotional security, trust, and confidence in you. You feel heard, supported, and motivated to open up naturally, without fear of judgment or rejection. This behavior is a quiet but powerful signal that is invested in your emotional well-being and is willing to wait for you to feel safe. Unlike overt or pushy attempts at reassurance, subtle encouragement is gentle, thoughtful, and entirely focused on your pace, demonstrating both patience and care. 14. He stays patient even when you're unsure. A man who values your comfort demonstrates extraordinary patience, especially when you're hesitant, indecisive, or uncertain. He doesn't pressure you to respond quickly or make choices before you're ready. Instead, he waits calmly, understanding that emotional readiness can take time. This patience is visible in how he listens attentively, maintains relaxed body language, and refrains from interrupting or rushing the conversation. By staying composed, he communicates that your comfort is more important than his own need for clarity or closure. Even if you waver or seem unsure about sharing personal thoughts, he adapts his behavior, allowing the interaction to unfold naturally. Over time, his consistent patience fosters trust, emotional safety, and a sense of being valued for who you are. You begin to feel that he respects your boundaries, understands your pace, and is willing to wait for the right moment rather than forcing intimacy prematurely. This silent commitment to patience is one of the clearest signs that is genuinely waiting for you to feel comfortable before fully opening up. 15. He waits for the right moment to open up. A man attuned to your comfort carefully chooses the timing for his own vulnerability. He doesn't immediately reveal personal feelings, experiences, or intentions without considering your emotional readiness. Instead, he observes your mood, reactions, and the flow of conversation, waiting for a moment when you feel safe, relaxed, and receptive. This deliberate timing ensures that his words are received with empathy and understanding, rather than causing discomfort or tension. By waiting, he demonstrates patience, emotional intelligence, and respect for both your feelings and his own. You might notice that he shares insights gradually, only when he senses that you're comfortable and engaged. This approach fosters mutual trust, making the exchange feel balanced and safe. Waiting for the right moment to open up is a subtle but powerful way of showing that he values your emotional state and wants to create meaningful, thoughtful interactions. It signals that he's genuinely invested in building a connection based on respect, timing, and care rather than forcing it prematurely.